Hi everyone, Simon Keeling here, and it is Tuesday the 3rd of July. Thanks again for watching. As always, these videos and the site is kept completely free of charge by the adverts that you see around the screen here. It's those adverts on the website that basically generate the revenue, which means that it can be kept free of charge. And by you coming back and viewing the site regularly, looking at the charts, reading our forecasts, it's that allows us to put more adverts in front of you, which in turn raises the revenue. So thanks for watching. Please spread the word to your friends as well. Now, just to reiterate really how wet it's been over the last 30 days, this is the chart from NOAA, from NCEP, the Climate Prediction Centre, which shows rainfall levels day by day from the 1st of June through to the 1st of July. And this is the average, this straight line running through here. This is what we should expect. So anything above is wet, and you can see just how wet it was throughout the whole of June. But we've not been on our own, because I was just looking at some charts for the Netherlands and had a few tweets off people in the Netherlands saying we've had it wet over here too. This is for Leeuwarden in the Netherlands, and same period from the 1st of June through to the 1st of July. And you can see that although there was a drier spell there around the 12th or 13th, just look how wet they've been too. So it really is a case of the jet stream screaming through the British Isles into central parts of Europe and causing the problems that that we've seen. This wet weather really not just restricted to us. Now, of course, that then raises the question, when does it get drier? And I've been hinting at this period, the 10th, 11th, 12th. Models just aren't helping out at the moment because they're not backing that up at all. There are hints that it could be delayed, but I really don't know whether to jump away from these dates yet or not. I'll show you what I mean. Let me just show you the charts as we have them just at the moment. Let's get the charts here for you. Where are we? Not that one. I will show you that one in a wee while. There we go. It's the ECMWF that I want to show you now. Important part of this chart, if you've been watching over the last few days, you'll know I've been talking about these colours. These are the 500 millibar flow, and where it dips down here, that's a trough, okay? And notice how this trough is associated with this area of low pressure, the solid white lines being isobars. This was the chart for midnight last night. Now, if I knock it on by 24 hours, this is midnight on the 4th, so this is midnight going into Wednesday. You can see the trough clearly there. This out to the west, however, this N shape here in the colours is a ridge, and what's happening is warm air is being pumped northwards here across the Atlantic, and it's that's building this ridge. Now what we need is for this to continue to get northwards, not to be blocked off by anything at the north, a nice big ridge to build here, and for this trough to slip eastwards, which is what I believe is going to happen. But if you follow the ECMWF charts through, so this is getting on now for the 6th, which is Friday. You see the area of the trough is being cut off. We've got an upper cold pool across the south of the country associated with low pressure, and as we move into the weekend, there's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday and into Wednesday of next week. Well, you'll notice the ridge disappears, but as does the trough. Let's just go back a day. So this is the chart for Tuesday, and here's our trough gone off into Scandinavia, but look, it's trying to develop another trough across Iceland and western Scotland. Our ridge has collapsed out to the west, and as we move it in, so the trough comes back south again to affect all parts of the country. And in fact, by the 12th, the jet stream has become re-established, and it's blowing in more low pressure, bringing more wet weather to the south of the country. I can hear you screaming now, the idea of wetter weather on the way. However, not all models are backing this up. So ECMWF has been pretty accurate recently, but I'm starting to wonder, I wonder if now it's kind of losing it. It's going off on a little bit of a diversion. Sometimes this is what the models do when they've been consistent. They will kind of veer off for some reason. Now, what I've done is just calculated, I look back at previous years, and I've calculated what happened with the 10 years that were most similar to this year. And I've just got to look away now while I read these calculations out to you. And taking the prediction charts, excuse me, in 11 days' time and projecting them forward to 2 weeks. So the 11 days' time takes us up to the 14th of July, okay? So then I project them forward for the next 2 weeks, which is from the 14th of July to the 28th of July. And of those 10 occasions, we had 6 were warm, 3 with near normal temperatures, and 6 were warm, 3 had near normal temperatures, and we had only 1 that had colder temperatures. So looking at previous years, warm seems to be the way that it goes, or normal to warm at least. On the precipitation front, we had 7 of those 10 years were normal to dry. So a hint of dry weather during this second half of the month. And then taking forward a further 2 weeks, so that would take us from the 24th of July through to, is it about the 6th of August? That revealed that of those 10 years that were closest to it, 7 were normal to warm and 7 were normal to dry. So there's this hint from the analogues from those years that from about mid-July onwards it goes both warmer with normal to dry rainfall. So that's not dry but normal to dry amounts of rainfall. So that's kind of backing up where I am with my longer range forecast. And if we take a look at the CFS forecast, now I did show it you briefly, where are we? Is it that one? No, is it that one? Yeah. CFS forecast. So this is the CFS that you can get from the website. If you go to weather charts at the top of the page, and if you click on CFS forecast, and then come down, you'll see one of these options is EU rainfall. Click on week 2. That gives us this chart here. So this is the week for the rainfall for the weekend in the 16th of July. Notice pretty wet across the country. Now let's go on to the next week. Let's go on to that one there. Notice what's happening. Notice this building pressure to the south. It's not as wet across central parts of England and Wales. The rain is up over Scotland, which is what I've been hinting at. I thought the north would never really come out of it, so Scotland never really gets out of it. But to the south there were hints of pressure building. And notice what happens here, look. You see pressure is in by the end of the month. So we've got the hint of drier and warmer conditions ahead for the end of July. And taking us through into the beginning part of August, well, there we are. It breaks down again. So the dry weather's in, and I've been telling you I didn't think it'd last very long. And the CFS is trying to confirm this, as are the analogues. So we're building a picture here as to how the weather is going to progress. And I think really we've got to put up with wetter weather now. I'm going to take it forward somewhere the 12th to the 14th is going to be the day that we see conditions settling down. It is going to settle down. This is just trying to drive me crazy in trying to divert me away from the forecast that I'm giving. I mean, I am still confident that the second half of the month is going to be better, but it won't last for very long. That fine weather is not going to be in for very long. Well, I guess you're going to want some detail on what's happening over the next few days as well. So let me show you those charts. There we go. So here's the weather for the next few days. We've got the time up here in the top right hand corner. This is today. Low pressure out towards the west. Look, we've got rain and showers dragging their way northwards through the course of today and into tonight. There's that rain going north. Look, some persistent periods of rain edging their way northwards through the course of today and into this evening as well, and some hefty bursts of rain coming through too. You'll notice those outbreaks of rain continue to spread northwards into Scotland and Northern Ireland during the course of tonight, but down to the south and the west we get drier weather, although 1 or 2 showers moving in. Now I think really the story for the next few days is going to be one of showers, and if I bring up the frontal chart and show you these, you'll see why. So there's the chart for today. Look, here's our area of low pressure with a front surrounding it. These fronts pushing their way northwards, bringing these periods of rain. There's the chart for midday on Wednesday, and low pressure off to the west. Look, this cold front tracking east during the day, bringing showers with it. Showers across Scotland too. Elsewhere for England and Wales, the showers probably more scattered. On to Thursday now, and for Thursday, low pressure is really in control. So it looks like the heaviest of the showers or more persistent rain for southern Scotland, northern parts of England. Heavy showers again for southern Ireland, southwestern parts of England, as well as northwestern parts of France. Elsewhere, I think sunny spells with scattered showers in the morning, but those becoming heavy during the course of the day. For Friday, low pressure still there. These troughs surrounding the area of low pressure just showing us that we're into sunshine and showers, some of them heavy at times. And then into the weekend. Well, Saturday, low pressure is still there. Further troughs, so sunshine and showers once again, and staying that way into Sunday too. Low pressure still there, sunshine and showers, more persistent rain coming through Wales and southwest England. But just finally, before we go, let me just show you the total rainfall charts again, because these are quite handy just to see where the model is putting most of the rain. And we'll take a look at the total rainfall ended midnight on Wednesday the 11th. So this is Tuesday into Wednesday the 11th. And I just wanted to show you this because really heavy rain look across Scotland. That's 100 millimetres plus across southern Scotland, parts of northwest England, Wales, southwest England 50 millimetres plus. But look, East Anglia and the far southeast at 10 millimetres. This is the area where you could escape the wettest of the weather, and you may well end up the week saying, well, I thought it was going to be unsettled. Where did that go? Yes, there may be a few showers, but nowhere near as much as across the rest of the country. So hopefully that's been useful for you. Lots of information there, I know, and this is a long video. So just to summarise, showers for at least the next week, taking us through to the period between the 12th and the 14th. That's when I want to say we're going to be seeing this dry weather come in. We then get a short period of dry weather, perhaps somewhere up to the 20th to the 23rd. It then breaks down into unsettled conditions again towards the end of the month. Okay, enough talking from me, enough information from me. No doubt your head's ready to explode now with all of that information I've given you. So, thanks again for watching. As I said at the beginning, the sites get free of charge by the average you see around you here. So the more you come back to the site, the more you tell your friends about it, the better. Thanks again for watching, and keep the sun shining. Bye for now.